Hello, everyone. Welcome to Saturday Craft and Chat.
Hello, people.
Hello, everybody.
We're going to do adult time.
Yeah.
Okay. I need
Chris
another
just delivered me a piece of pizza.
Ooh, hello, Joanne.
Hi, Joanne.
Hey, Joanne.
Painting Cutie. How are you?
Welcome. Hi, Jen.
Hello, Jen.
Hey, Jen. Oh, sorry. I thought I was muted.
Oh, you don't have to mute.
No, I mean my iPad, so you don't get the echo.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Adria. Hi, Brenda.
Hi, Jennifer. Judy.
Oh, no, Adria. Why?
Brenda.
Hey, Brenda.
Miss Weenie. My Weenie.
Okay.
Sean, you're coming through here on my Craft and Chat time.
Hello, ladies.
Hi, Sean. How's the renovation coming?
It's coming.
Yeah.
That's about it. We'll just
You're excited, Sean. Just admit it.
yes, I'm very excited. Yay! Yay, Buyers team.
This too shall pass. Someday you'll be in that room and you'll be thinking, gosh, I'm glad we did this.
He was like, I'm out.
Oh, he's gone. I don't blame him. He's like, it sucks. Just leave me alone and let me think it sucks.
So he is laying our new floor today.
What color did you pick?
Oh,
It is a gray.
And the same gray as the other room?
Did we pick the gray or did we go brown?
Gray.
We went gray.
Gray.
It's close to the other room. They were out of that one.
Oh.
You know how it is when you wait so long, they
Yep.
bring in the new colors.
yeah. Yeah, they'll sell out of what they had, and the next lot might be slightly different.
Yes.
Well, and not fads, but styles or whatever change. All right, I'm going to dump these in. I'm warning y'all. It's going to be a little bit noisy. Well, not too bad.
God, I gotta get earplugs. It's so loud.
I crinkle the paper or the plastic.
So, Miss Debbie, you are going to have a box coming to you. It's going to be mailed out Monday.
Okay.
Diamond Painting Cutie is Krish. Krish.
Hi, Trish.
Oh, okay. That's a pretty name.
With a K.
Yeah, I saw in the chat.
Yeah. And hello, other Jen.
Did you hit your 750, Lindy?
I'm 3 away.
Away.
3 people.
Krish, are you subscribed? She's 3 away.
She has to be subscribed to talk.
Oh, okay, so
Yes,
she is then. Very nice. Oh, you have subscriber mode on. Okay.
Yeah, I like that feature because we used to get it stopped the popping in and trolling.
Yes.
Hey, Judy.
And I thought, since I'm not professional, that would help.
Nice to meet you, Krish. Welcome. Nice to have you here.
Yes, welcome.
Hey,
All right.
Wilhelmina.
Y'all want to see what I'm making?
Yes.
It's May, who I think originally showed it. I saw Jennifer from the patio or Jennifer on the patio, but it's probably not new to some of you. It was just new to me. It's a magnetic closure. It's a 1-inch folio. And so this is one I got done. So this flips and there's a pocket and this flips.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. And then the
Oh, eyes.
so isn't that cool?
Yeah.
That is super cute.
So I've done 3. So that's what I'm constructing is another one. I'm gonna go on Diane's Use It or Lose It, and I don't know what I'm gonna do yet.
Excuse me.
But I thought I might make this and then like finish it. I haven't decided.
Okay.
Or I might make rolling papers to go in it for the signature.
Every
Ooh,
time you say that, I inwardly giggle.
Yes, I know.
or you could show us how to.
I'm gonna do my rolling papers today.
Okay.
You can put it back on. I'm just inking.
Okay.
I thought if I took this to Diane's to decorate, if I had the folds ink, I could tell people how I scored it.
Right,
but I could
Joanne?
put it together. Like it wouldn't, I could have it ready. Then it'd move faster.
Joanne.
And that would. Jen, she dyed me some paper that would have matched that folio great.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I have dyed a bunch for I'm gonna sell next Saturday.
Yes.
On
And I
Lindy's
have
channel
paper
or?
No, she's gonna sell on her. I don't
on
have
my
that
channel.
stuff. She'll be back on though. But we're gonna support her on her channel because I don't have my stuff ready.
Yeah, and I know we were gonna do something on the 6th. So
Yes.
I didn't want to do just a week. I wanted to have 2 weeks to redo paper
Hi,
between
Deb.
then and the 6th.
Hey,
Hi,
Deb.
Hi, Wilhelmina.
You. Wilhelmina, Bina.
Oh, and I did do one of those. I had a leftover girl, so I did one of these to go with that.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? That matches
Yeah.
with the envelopes.
Cool.
And then
Look at
I
Debbie
did
working all this stuff out.
a Frida one. And I did one that's kind of steampunk
Oh, she's cute.
with the rust
Yes.
stuff. I used some of the rust pages.
I like how it's colorful still, though. I like that. That's different. It's cool.
Yeah, but I really have liked like I said, May May is who I think originally showed it. That's who you named 2 of your children after Frida. We have a little girl named Frida at school, a 7th grader. But the channel that I watched was Jennifer. I think it's Jennifer on the Block.
Oh, like J-Lo.
On the patio, sorry.
Okay.
But yeah.
She's trying
It's
to
on the
sound like
patio
J-Lo.
but I think it's on the patio. Let me go find the link and I'll put it in because if you like junk journaling, and she walks it through. I mean, I even took screenshots and wrote down her directions. So that's where I figured out how to do so she's pretty good at demoing. So is May May, but I didn't see it on May May's channel. I saw it here.
Joanne wants wants you to make her a man like that.
Brenda said Paper Phenomenon did it back in 2012. She's the reason I came to YouTube.
Oh,
Oh, hey, man.
I think that several people have made those in different like configurations.
Hi, Nick's Crafty Corner. Welcome.
Hey, Nick.
Hi, Nick. She just ended up in my suggested,
Okay.
and I watched it, and it's not live; it's just recorded.
Yep.
Her stuff, and she puts something out at least once a week. I like to go over and just find new or different people, new to me, not necessarily new like in they're new to YouTube, but
Yeah.
new to me.
Adria has a migraine, so she'll be in and out.
Oh, I'm sorry, Adria.
Is it not getting better, girl?
She's a chat's kind of making her reading chat's kind of making her nauseous. so-
Yeah, because you need to give your eyes a break.
Yep. Just listen to us.
That might make you nauseous too.
It might. There might be a lot going on. With our inappropriate stuff.
Yep, we might get our sass on. You never know.
Oh, and I got to show you something else here. Just a second, I'll show you that I did last night. Well, have you seen my my thumbnail for the sale coming next week?
The D-Stash? Yes.
I made that AI. It's me.
I was going to ask you where that came from. I'm like, I love that.
And I added my cat to it.
Ah.
That's my Gibson. It started with Paint Girly. She had said something, and I went over and tried to create for her. And then I was like, "Oh, I like these ladies." I'll show you in just a minute. I'll get it on my phone so I can show it to y'all.
Okay.
Before you do that, I just want to get people's opinions on these. Like,
Let me get it on you.
do you think they're cool?
Those are cute.
And then I
like those.
do you? Okay.
For people that do shabby chic.
And then I have the red and the green also.
Oh,
Yeah,
Do
little-
you have do some in black or gray that you could make more grungy?
Yeah, I don't know if I have any.
Those colors are harder to do, right? Because grungy colors aren't as bright, but black would work.
Yeah, I don't have any black.
Erin's not grungy.
I know, but
No.
I laugh at her all the time.
Yeah, I am the odd man out in this group, let me tell you.
But we love you.
Thank you.
well, sometimes when I see all the lace, I'm like, oh, I like lace, but I'm not that frou-frou-y.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate grunge.
I appreciate it. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. What Adria say? Brenda, you have to have sex to get pregnant, and I'm married. That's good.
Yeah. That stopped as soon as she said I do.
Thank you, Nick.
Yes.
Oh, and then I've been going because I might do a craft fair this weekend. I'm not sure, or like next weekend. And I've been making these like to beat the band. I make one a day.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've been having fun with the old charms.
All right. See, I made that lady for Lori.
Nah, she's cool.
Oh.
And so I called her Faye, and Lori had like all these lunch bags, and she was going to make a journal. So the story was like, what do you do when you have all these bags?
Yeah.
You make a journal. So there's Faye making a journal. And then the other day I made Faye and her friends.
Cute.
So we're going
then-
to find these in a book pretty soon?
Yes, probably. Well, I'm going to do them on Diane's stream, I think, when I go. I'm going to use them and do a folio. But yeah, they'll probably be in a book.
Yeah,
And
she
then-
has a cat.
And then I made my own.
Hi,
the tail.
Danielle. Hi, Christy.
So that's
Hey,
me
Danielle.
with
Hi,
all the
Christy.
colorful. And then I added Gibson to the picture.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been having Midjourney has this new thing where you can do an omni reference, so you can put a picture of a subject or an object, and it will put that person in that whatever.
Well, that's
You know
cool.
what I mean? So you could have that person do whatever you describe with words.
Neat.
Hi, Danielle. Hi, Christy.
Erin, you have such awesome handmade items.
Nick, she's so sweet.
And Deb said those would look cute hanging off of her tassels.
Yes, very much so. I agree. Hey, April.
Hi, April.
Hi, Juju. Oh, no,
No,
that's
Deb-
April.
That's April Durden.
Wrong April. Sorry.
We have Miss Judy is donating a giveaway to our appreciation party once we hit 750. So we have a lot of stuff to give away.
Judy makes such cute stuff.
She does. Sean said, I think I'm going to go sit in the audience that day. I said, no, you're not.
Your name is on the channel, Sean.
Yeah.
Man.
No. Turd.
I'm surprised he hasn't had you change the channel and take Sean off and put Surgerman.
Oh, I look for that to come. He's all about getting his workspace set up.
2 more, Christy says.
2 more. Okay.
Oh, some of these are empty.
Erin, we went with the brown floor.
Oh, brown. Okay.
The gray one was water resistant, and I want it waterproof.
Aha. Yes, you do want waterproof.
So I had to switch to a brown because they didn't have gray. That's what I thought. Okay.
Huh.
You might like that in the long run better, because I think gray's more of a fad to some degree.
Yeah.
It'll be like everybody will see gray and they're like, oh, that was the 2000s. Remember? You know,
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely.
kind of like hunter green was the 90s,
Yes.
God,
Yes, it was.
and or
yes.
mauve and blue was the 80s.
Erin, what are you making?
Well, right now, I'm just loading these into a container.
She's making
And then
a mess.
I'm trying to make a mess. Because I had them in Ziplocs, and it's so hard to see what you have when they're just a pile of Ziplocs. It doesn't really work.
But she was making those are charms, right?
Yep.
Let's-
Oh, there's the one.
There you go, Christy. That's what she was making. She
And
makes
I'm
all
trying to talk
cute
her into making
things.
grungy. Not dying today. I did die last night. I'll show you. I have what I have done so far.
I was doing these. I make like one of these a day. These are perler beads. I did some strawberries.
Strawberries.
And I just tie everything on there. This is a tie one, and then I also do the kind where they're on links. Like this is, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the coquette trend.
Yes.
Yeah, this is like a coquette one. It's got the little
they like
lavender bear.
flowers and
Yeah.
yeah.
So I've been doing all different ones. They're so fun.
Lots of people
Creative.
have wrenches, Christy.
Creative.
You have a wrench. You have mod power.
Yes, so when you have a wrench, you are good to share your channel. Any events coming up that you would like to share, you share away.
So, Christy, I did like blue and gray with some green. Those are drying. Then I did burgundy reds and gray, like scarlet and gray. And those are dried. Then I did kind of that pink brown again. And kind of a green rust brown.
Those are great.
And then a kind of a blue and rust. That's what I did with the stencils. So I've done those sets. And it's real humid here, so it's been really hard to get the paper to dry.
Yeah.
And then in the solids, I did like a light blue, the emerald. This color's new. Look at the olive green.
Ooh, I like the olive.
And look at the chocolate brown.
Wow.
And you did
And
that
then
with
I
what
did-
paint?
Rit dye.
Grit dye.
And then I
Okay.
did wine again. And then I have some pale peachy color. And I have some, I was trying to get to a tea dye, but it's still a little on the peach rust side.
Hmm.
So but I bought a different brown. And I bought black to make gray. But I just haven't done those.
Hi, Lori, if I didn't say hi.
Journal.
Oh, I do have black.
Hi, Lori.
Yeah, they have black.
Oh, I know why I kept these aside. I'm going to do Halloween with these. That's
Oh, you
why.
got black beads.
Yeah, the black charms. I haven't
Yeah.
put anything in them yet, but I'm going to do some Halloween ones. Black and hot pink and purple. Yep.
Christy, are you dyeing paper? Oops, almost forgot to put my stencils down.
You can take me off the full screen.
Yeah, somebody was wondering what you were doing, Lindy, and I didn't read it out loud to you.
I am dyeing papers the way that Miss Debbie showed us how to do. And
It really takes up less space, I think.
I'm using tie-dye ink today.
Yeah.
Messy getting started. But I'm going to do my lemon juice that Christy shared with us. I'm going to use lemon juice afterwards.
What does that do?
She said it takes off the ink.
Oh, okay. Christy said she's getting ready to dye paper, so she won't be talking, but she'll be listening.
Yes. Christy, if you want to come on, you are more than welcome. Anybody's more than welcome.
Doesn't work that great on Rit, only like tea and coffee, she said.
Yeah, because Rit's not going to respond. It's not inert like those. I did try beet juice because we had it. That's where the pink came from.
She said she's outside. She doesn't have a camera set up.
All right. Trying to get her and Joanne to come on. They are a hoot together too.
Adria doesn't want to puke on air.
No. We appreciate that, Adria.
We do. Because then it starts a chain reaction for some people.
Yes, it would. You're like, okay, we're done.
Oh, God. I remember when I was little and my mother was gone somewhere and I was sick in bed. and my father had to clean it up. Oh, he had the hardest time. He had the hardest time.
I had a hard time cleaning up Tristan's. Whew.
So as long as it's not on the rug, I'm fine. Just please don't get it on the rug. Ugh.
We have no carpet in this house.
I
would
would
never-
love to say the same.
We have a cat that's pukey every day.
Aha.
And so that was such a blessing.
Where do you live? What state do you live in?
Texas. I'm in Fort
Oh,
Worth.
yeah. So you don't need the rug to keep your feet warm like we do.
No. Aaron's in the code states.
Yeah. In the winter, you want that carpet under your tootsies. Yes, Brenda. Thank God.
That's why I don't live in Nebraska anymore.
Okay, Judy. These are some other ones that I made. You don't need to put the screen on me. It's fine. I'll just show them.
Oh, those are cute. They look like crowns.
Yeah.
You know what else those would be good on is like kids like charms like that on backpacks.
Yes.
Like especially younger kids. Not so much. Well, what am I saying? Older kids put them on their ID lanyards too.
Yes.
Do they?
High school,
Hmm.
and they're into stickers, all of them.
Oh, yes. That's what I made of the nieces and nephews. Even the boy wanted one, but his was kind
Yeah,
of
they put them on
boyish.
their Chromebooks and
Their backpacks.
yeah.
Okay.
I think it's because they in most schools they wear uniforms, so they can't show that individual identity really. So they do it through things like that. Like they're not really supposed to have the things on their lanyards, but they quit saying anything to them. They quit.
Yeah,
fighting
because they're
that
not
war.
hurting anybody. They're not wearing gang symbols and stuff.
Well, the problem was it covered up their ID,
Oh.
so you couldn't see who they were.
It was like a
But
safety
they
issue.
can show it to you. You know what I mean? You can ask and they can show you their ID. It's not like
Yeah.
it permanently defaced.
Our
Sure.
kids
They do
don't
like
have
to
to
put
wear
stickers on their
IDs.
Yeah, they don't hear either.
Yeah.
Our school is so small. We graduate like 40 a year.
Oh, no, we all have them since school shooting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everybody knows everybody here. And that is not an exaggeration.
That's because there's only 50 people in the town.
Thousand. We have a McDonald's, I'll have you know.
Okay.
We have a McDonald's and a post office and an optometrist and a dentist.
I would rather live in a small town.
Me
Mhm.
too.
That's great.
I
That's
really
great.
liked when we lived in a small town.
I don't mind it a bit. You can always get a doctor's appointment. You can always get an eye appointment. There's no like 3-month wait. Oh, nice, Adria. She's going to get her mom and her best friend to subscribe to you, Lindy.
Adria, my weenie.
Hi, Weenie. Weenie, wherefore art thou, Weenie?
So Adria has also donated coffee dyed paper, and Miss Debbie has given away 2 of book number.
Oh, something's not
Which
right.
book did we go with 5? Book 5?
No, it's
10.
put a bird on it.
Yes. Thank you.
Because I gave Vanessa Under the Influence, and I gave you Put a Bird on It.
Put a bird on it. That's cute.
Yes, because I like to fly that middle finger.
There's no middle fingers in the book.
If you like it, just put a bird on it. I don't know how that song goes. Ho, ho, ho.
Yes.
Something like that.
See, Brenda, they don't even give them school IDs here. My
No,
kid didn't have a school ID. I didn't have one when I was in school either.
Well, yeah, but we didn't have school shootings when we were in school either.
Yeah.
That's why they have IDs. That's why. And if you come in, like, they know me. Like, I worked there for 13 years, right? But when we went to the ceremony the other night for the seniors, both Bob and I had to get stickers, visitor stickers,
mm-hmm.
Oh.
to come in the building.
Yep.
And it's literally because everybody has to have an ID that comes in the building.
Mm-hmm. Lindy,
She was
I'll
like-
donate one of my dangles,
Oh, okay.
and I don't have to send it to you. I can just,
Mail?
send it from here to the
Send
winner.
it to the winner?
Yeah.
Hi, J-Mac.
All right. So Sean is giving away a $50 Amazon gift card.
Whoa.
And we got
I
a
think
ton of other stuff to give away. So now I get to plan a day. Does everybody have big plans for Memorial Day weekend?
There you go, Lindy. Look at chat.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody.
Does that mean next? Well, I'm not going to sell very long, Lindy. On Saturday, my sale won't take that long. I'm going to start at like 11,
Okay.
and I'll be done pretty quickly.
Hi, Lamont.
All right. What if we do next Saturday at 6:00 Central Time?
That would work.
Perfect. And I'll have my little friend Kaylee with me, so she'll be all excited that she'll get to say hi to everyone.
Yes.
One of the recipients of the backpack charms for her birthday. Miss Kaylee.
Oh. And how did she like it? You never
Oh, she
said.
was so excited. She looked at every charm and was, oh, look, it's a dog. Oh, look, it's a this. Oh, look, it's a that. Yeah, she was very tickled. And her cousins were jealous. So then when their birthday rolled around, they each got one.
Okay. And then they did the same thing. They were just as excited.
Well, I let them come up and pick what charms they wanted.
Okay.
So they were, they saw what they were getting. So they were happy. They were up here. It was a brother and sister. So they were having fun picking their stuff.
So you do have to be present to win. And you're going to have to participate.
Be sure to put the notification in early so that we can, like set a notify me kind of thing.
I will
Well,
do
Lindy's
that
the queen of
today.
the early notification.
Except for this
Puts that
past,
stuff in a month ahead.
yeah. Except for this past month, trying to get everything done. So it's going to be all about you guys and me getting to know you guys better.
Aha.
And we're going to play some games. I got some Tim Holtz stuff we're going to give away.
Joanne wants to know what we're talking about.
Joanne, I just hit my 750 goal. So we are going to be doing a viewer appreciation giveaway. Tons of giveaways. Next Saturday evening. Thank you, Lamont. So we are giving back to you guys for being viewers and supporting us.
You guys hear that thunder?
I did.
Yeah. We had some really loud ones earlier. Whew.
We had tornadoes rip through here yesterday.
You know, I was thinking about you and I was going to message you, and then of course something happens and it flies right out my brain.
Yeah, thank goodness the major ones, not, that sounded bad. The major ones were not close to me, but it was devastating.
Yeah, I mean, it's always bad
many.
when it's somewhere else, but you're happy that it's,
Oh,
Not-
definitely.
Yes. But I do feel sorry for Kentucky, so prayers to them, because my goodness, that one
it's
town
been a
got,
bad season for storms and
yes,
all of that.
And it's just begun.
It's just a wet spring. You know what I mean? Like,
Wet and warm.
I'm
Um,
expecting hurricane. Oh,
hi Alina.
Hi, Alina. Lamont
I'm
was asking for a
expecting
time. Maybe
hurricanes.
you think you? No.
I think we'll see hurricanes in Florida this year
Oh yeah.
if the
You
trend
last year.
continues.
Yeah. Lamont, we're gonna do next Saturday at 6 Central. You're welcome. Lots of giveaways. Yeah, this has been a very difficult, like we had lots of rain and now we're having tornadoes.
Yeah, you've been getting some really extreme weather.
Yes.
Didn't you have an
We've
ice
gotten
storm?
rain, but we haven't gotten the extreme.
We've
Linda,
got,
you had an ice storm, didn't you?
yes.
Yes, that's extreme.
Yeah, we were without power for 4 days.
More than once.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think 2 weekends in a row, wasn't it?
Okay.
It was bad.
Mm-hmm. It was
That's
bad. It was cold.
It was. We got a generator. I was like,
Mm-mm, I don't blame you. I hate being cold.
Between Kentucky and Missouri, they are now at 24 confirmed dead, and both states are expecting it to rise. Yes, if you guys have not seen Lion, Kentucky, you should definitely check it out. They got hit very hard, and
Those poor people.
it was like miles long. It was horrible.
Wow.
So prayers to everyone that was affected by the tornadoes. If you had someone affected, please reach out because we can see what we can help with.
I have to grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I forgot. Falling over and through the things.
I don't have to go far. I'm in the kitchen now. Till the craft room gets done.
Yeah, you have to keep moving where you are.
Yes. I was going to be outside, but it was too windy. So we decided to move it to the kitchen.
Yeah, I don't think I could do outside.
Brenda, did St. Louis get hit? I didn't hear about St. Louis on the news this morning. Lyon, Kentucky is like an hour from us, so that's what we saw was their devastation, and my goodness.
There we go.
Suburbs of St. Louis and a small portion of St. Louis itself. Oh my. Has anyone heard from Debbie Kipp? Might need to reach out and check on her.
Anybody ever try this stuff? I can't tip it now. I opened it.
What is it?
It's called Zevia. It's made with stevia, and they don't put any dyes in it. It's actually a cola, but it's
No.
clear.
I don't think I've even seen that here.
It takes a little getting used to. It's a little.
I don't do fake sugar, so
You don't do what, Debbie?
I won't do any fake sugars.
Well, it's stevia.
Yeah, I won't do
What's-
anything. Yeah,
What's
Stevia's from a plant.
right. But I just don't want. You can have someone have an aftertaste.
They do. Yep, they do. Like I said, it takes a little getting used to. It's
Yeah.
a little weird.
a lot getting used to?
Oh, geez, Christy. She said, I'm disgusted. My tea bag broke. Hope it wipes off. Couldn't get it strained. Oh, geez.
Christy, it does come off. Sometimes I have to use a sponge.
It's like turmeric. It just when it dries, it'll brush off.
Yes.
And if it does stick, I don't think anyone would mind that, actually.
It just takes forever, but you just keep brushing it off. Eventually, it's gone.
Hi, Angie can't stay.
Hi, Angie.
Where are you going today, Ange?
Is she off and about again?
Probably. That's usually why she can't stay.
Probably has to take.
Always on the go.
Probably has to take the boys somewhere.
Or her, yeah, because they have one graduating this year, I think. Or somebody graduating,
Oh,
I think.
that's where Vanessa's at now. Her daughter's graduating in Vermont.
I bet you she's just a hooting and a hollering too.
I bet.
She's
You are all the time busy, and that's good.
I can't find anywhere to put my can down. Oh, and then I made these too because excuse me. I just wanted to fill them with something. They're little heart charms, and then I filled them with bows and little flatbacks and sequins and little pearly things.
Aww.
And I made one like this. Let's see if I can find it. But I didn't think it was, I don't know. I did one with like all pearls. I didn't think it was as cute, so I only made one of those. Watch everybody say, "Oh, I love the pearls."
I do like the pearls. Hello. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you went to Hobby Lobby? You buy anything? Or did you just window shop?
Joanne, we would all be pissed if she threw that tea water out. You use that up.
All right, I'm going to start my rolling papers.
Okay.
What I did was I got all kinds of just paperweight, like it's not heavy cardstock. It's all just thin paperweight. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not like a masterboard. Biddy Penny did it on a. So you just pick a piece and start, and you just glue on the sides, and you match up the top. So like say I want to use this dyed paper. I don't think I want the whole thing though. So I'm going to cut it. I don't think I want that much of that print. Well, I'm going to tear it because that cutter needs a new blade. The other one's covered up. And you just make sure your tops are straight, like, and then you just keep building.
Yeah,
Like
those
you're
are
not,
cool.
like you're not working on something. You're just doing like edge to edge. And you put all your text the same, like this gets all your text. You know how you take and you want to make like an insert in your journal, but the text is sideways?
Yes.
And it drives you nuts? This is why she started doing this. Because she didn't like having stuff not match up.
Christy said, "That's cool, Debbie."
And then after you get it together, you let it roll as long as you want. After you get it together, you cut it the size that you want for your journal insert pages.
Oh.
So I'll do a few bits of this, and then I'll show you when I get ready to. But I got to get the big Mamba Jamba cutter.
I love
And
that
when I
word.
say big, I mean it's big.
Christy, you threw out avocado water. What? What?
Joanne, I just tore an Amazon package open with a vengeance.
Oh, get it. Get it, girl.
And then I looked at this super sticky, grungy plastic bag with something inside and thought, what the heck is this? Then I noticed it was for my neighbor.
I hate when that happens. You're so embarrassed. You're like, I have to give this to you. And I apologize. It's open because in my haste, I didn't see that it didn't have my name. And it's always the same neighbor for us.
Unless you're my neighbor, she just keeps it and then says she didn't get it.
No.
I'm like, it's your porch. In the picture, it's your porch.
Right.
Now, we've had that problem with food. And they kept the food from DoorDash.
What is wrong with people?
They
Oh,
were probably high and hungry.
Hi, Jacqueline. Were you on last night, Jacqueline? Because I I looked and looked and looked, and I'm like, I don't think she's on.
Or
Not
did
that I
she do
saw.
hi, Jacqueline. Did she do a little like reel?
I didn't see her
'Cause
at all.
the other day they caught me. She was doing a reel. She had tagged Lori or something, and it was a reel. She wasn't actually on.
Okay.
And I kept looking for it, and it was a reel.
Ooh, I was like, it's Friday, right?
Said she had a family thing.
All right.
Don't want that there.
Making sure I didn't miss you. Oh, and guess what I bought? I bought a 1800s French journal with blue paper.
Whoa.
Yes. I can't wait for it to get here.
Oh, it's not here yet.
Who did you buy that from? Inquiring minds want to know.
I will tell you later.
It's a secret.
I was going to make a bad drug cooking joke. This now you gotta share. Is that noise too loud?
No.
Okay.
I have to turn a fan on.
Sean is in there drilling, trying to get
Sounds
those
like a bee
strips.
or a bug.
Oh yeah, I hear it, but it's not bad.
No.
Christy, I did not. I did not.
Oh God, no.
My husband would divorce me.
Oh, me too. He'd put me in the loony bin and say, "There's something wrong with you." For sure.
Not from her. I would no, Joanne. I think I'm probably banned from her channel too.
Band Girls
Oh
Unite.
my gosh.
Yes.
People are just silly.
Yeah. She no. I wouldn't buy it from her. And I paid way less than that. Way less.
Well, I hope so.
So much that we might just do a sell on a Friday night.
Very nice.
Yes, Judy. Those prices. Whew. I like stuff, but I like my money too.
Yeah, I like to buy more with my stuff.
Yes.
With my money, I mean. Not just one thing for a whole year. Because that would be my yearly budget, probably. That much. Maybe 2 years, actually.
Well, yeah, every time I'm tempted, like at Johnny's, I was tempted a lot of times, and I kept saying, wait a minute, aren't you destashing? I had to keep telling myself, are you not destashing?
Girl, you should have heard our conversations. That's what Sean kept. He goes, Lenny, stop. I'm like, but I don't have that.
So I tried to buy stuff with a like, okay, I'm going to do this for a specific project kind of mindset.
A $50 minimum requirement. If you don't spend that in 2 weeks, your order is canceled.
What?
Oh, well, maybe we should all make fake names and go in and do a $45 order. I'm sorry, that's mean. That's mean. I'm sorry.
Sorry you said it on a live.
Pennies count. And if somebody's spending $4, $2, that's fine with me. You know what I mean? Like,
Debbie, you're not going to put a $50 minimum on yourself?
no.
As long as people are willing to pay the shipping, which is more than their stuff they buy,
Yeah, that's what I figure. If
I
they're
just-
gonna,
I feel bad. I feel bad. I hate it. I've eaten a couple bucks of shipping many times for that reason. 'Cause I'm such a sap.
Yes, and like I don't care if you spend $2 and then you're like, "Hey, will you hold that to my next sale?" Yeah.
Yes.
so Adria will find
That's
this
funny.
funny. I'm gonna have to go to the neighbors and I have to get some boxes. And I don't
Ooh,
even have
Brenda.
Chewy boxes this time. Because last time I had to cut down Chewy boxes.
And if you don't if you do that more than once, maybe you should shop elsewhere. Such a smart businesswoman. Oh, Joanne. I knew this is why I liked you.
Joanne could help with boxes. the shipping might be a little prohibitive though. I bet my neighbors, I always go to my, well, we have teacher friends that live 2 houses down that we work with. I go raid their garage and I go to the people right next door. And they're like, they don't even blink an eye. I'm like, do you have any boxes you don't want?
Angie's about to potty in her pants.
And so I go
Angie
shopping.
knows. Angie knows who Brenda's talking about.
I think, I miss Brenda's. Well, it's better than having to pay in advance to be able to shop. Yeah, I'm not doing that ever either.
No.
Yeah, she calls it a
I
good
go to a
save.
lot of those lives and never buy anything. But I mean,
Yeah,
I just go and I hit like and
yeah,
I'm
And that's great.
subscribed
we
and
love that. We love it when people.
I visit and I say,
in and
oh,
visit.
that's neat. That could be used as.
I do that a lot too. Like, oh, that'd be cool if you. Whatever.
And it's vicarious and I covet what other people are buying and
And I think that's I appreciate it.
just take my little retirement budget and,
Hi, Roseanne.
Hey, Roseanne. Angie said, I'm about to go to the bathroom in my pants, and he has hit every hole in the road. Of course he has, Angie. He's the devil. It's her brother. They do not get along.
Yeah, pay in advance. And does she have followers that stay with her?
Oh, yeah.
Like, how does this work? And I am not ever doing that.
Mm-hmm.
no. But I know one that started, like she had other people sell. And you paid a fee to sell, which I don't have any problem with.
Mm.
And then she changed it where she wanted you to ship everything to her
That's who we're talking about. It's the same person.
so she could sell.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to pay shipping to ship it to you, and then you're going to pay shipping to ship it back if it doesn't sell. Like, no, I don't think so.
Wow.
And then there was a restock fee I heard about, but
Yep. And another one of the rules is if she says random and you pick one out, you have to pay, I can't remember, Brenda might know, $1.50, $2.50 extra, because it's random, but if you choose one, then you got to pay extra for
That
it.
might have been right there on the top and you seen it. Okay.
Joanne, oh hell no.
No.
Yeah, you've been there, Deb.
Okay, I was a seller there once. But when she changed all the rules, I was like, no, this
No.
Too
is not
many
for
rules.
me. And it started with the concept that you were selling finished products, not
Supply.
craft supplies.
Oh,
Wow.
That it was a market. That's where I think the concept was supposed to be, or my understanding. And I don't mind that it's one way or the other. I just wasn't selling. I was looking for a place to sell my art inexpensively discounted, but moving it out because I was creating so much. I mean, I still have a lot in my house. And it piles up and you think, why am I got 3 closets stuffed with this when I could just let it go? I could
Sure.
make more. Like,
Yep.
Joanne, I am not for sure who it is because I started selling with, it was Kathy and then ended up with Aaron.
yeah. This is pre your days.
Yeah. So
Her and I were actually really close. I went and visited her at her house. And we were on a live once, and one of the customers accused me of insulting them and saying bad things about them right in the live chat, which I was not. I would not do that. And yeah, she took their side
oh.
and
but
told
that's so
me
middle school. Like,
to stop talking about people.
that's just.
And then when she did the
silly.
market, I would help her with the market, and then she said that people were messaging her and saying I was very unprofessional, and if she was going to do this, that she needed to be more professional, and so she had to have a little talk with me about that. And then she would say, well, you're going to mod for this seller, and that seller. So it was summertime,
Like
yard
it was
sale
your job?
season, and it was just I was helping her out.
Right, but she was telling you like it was your job.
She was, yes.
Like that she could control your time.
She's a control freak. And it was yard sale season here, which is very short. It's like 6 weeks. So I was missing out on all this weekend stuff. And she would say, okay, well, you're going to mod for this seller, and this seller. And then she'd say, no, never mind. I'm going to do it. So my day is already shot. It's 3:00 in the afternoon, and I've done nothing but sit around and wait.
Oh, yeah, that wouldn't have.
No.
So I finally just distanced myself from her. I said, no. Just not a nice person.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's perceived power, I guess.
Yep.
That, like, I would only guess.
And then you end up with me, the smart ass.
Hey, man, I like it. You're real. She is not real. She thinks she's real. But
wow.
She's not. She's fake. And she recently had a baby, and she
oh yeah, it's definitely the same person then.
She put a registry. There you go. She put a registry on for her viewers to buy her all this stuff.
Wooly, I am dyeing papers. Sean walked through and said, all I'm doing is making a mess.
Brenda, if you want to type it, go ahead. I just don't want to say it out loud. If that's okay with Lindy.
I don't care.
All right. Oh, you did already? You already said it? Oh, I guess Angie didn't.
Oh, I got my chat is covered up with papers.
Well, you know who it is now anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, the K word.
Yes.
Hey,
There you go.
I see it. Got it.
Oh, you did? I missed it, Brenda.
Me either, Joanne, and I want to keep it that way.
Right? Yep. Just forewarned is forearmed. Forewarned is forearmed. And
Sounds
if you cross her, she will have a live about you, and she will go up one side of you and down the other. She will read your texts and your messages and your emails out loud.
So does the other one.
Oh, really? See, I don't go there.
I don't either. That's just.
I was warned, and I just said, no, okay, good to know.
Are
Don't have
we
to
in
go there.
middle school?
Yes, ma'am.
Yep, she was not very nice to Angie at all.
Both K's.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe I should take K out of my name. Oh, look, I'm sitting here reading the chat, not paying attention. I didn't spray.
Chris, will you do me a favor? Will you do me a favor? Will you bring me my glasses? Yeah, I think they're on that little table.
Yes, Roseanne, there's another one. I just don't get it. I don't
know why people still sell with.
Life's too short, guys.
They,
Short
maybe
for
they
all
don't
of that.
know any better.
The green ones? Thank you. I'm sorry you had to come in here and step over all that stuff.
Hi, Chris.
Did you hear him say hello? He was on his way out the door.
Yes.
He's bringing his mother some pizza.
Oh, he's such a good son.
He is a very good son. Very, very good son. And she's a great mother-in-law. She minds her own business.
Wow.
Doesn't give advice. Takes my side most of the time. She's like, yeah, he's an asshole. Yeah. She's a
All right,
great
Lindy, do you have plans for your vacation?
We are going to be working on this room and getting it put back together. So it's kind of like a staycation, but I'm working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monday is my last day. Well, somebody said to me that their daughter could go into early labor in the last week of school, and I just said, no, Monday's my last day. I love you, but no.
Yes.
No Chromebooks, no assignment. No, thank you. Field day, been there, done that.
Not doing it again.
No. Somebody asked me one of the days they were going on a test day if I was going on the field trip with them. I just looked at them and said, no, I'm here to help with testing. I'll never go on another field trip. No big yellow bus for Mrs. Epps.
You're an art teacher, Deb?
I taught science and math.
Oh my goodness, I would have never guessed that.
I never taught art.
You have a rare brain.
I'm certified to teach art, but I never. The school I was at, the principal told me, I said, would there ever be a possibility if an opening came up that you would move me to art? And he said, I quote, why would I move someone from math and science to art? I can get anyone to teach art. And I thought, I think I'm complimented and offended at the same time.
Yeah.
But it's a STEM school, so it's all about math and science and computers. At that time, there was just middle school art and like one high school art class. Now they have added art because now they call it STEAM and include art.
Okay.
So a lot of those STEM schools kind of got called out. Well, plus CTE came back, which is like mechanics and ag and beauty shop classes. They had taken all of that out of schools. It wasn't required, but somebody made them put it all back, which I agree with, because I think not everybody's college bound.
True
and
story.
they should have options that are
Yes.
that. Now we don't have any of that because we're a charter school. We can't afford all those facilities like your public. We're a public school, but we're a charter.
Right.
So
Angie, no getting the blood pressure boiling.
Let it go. Let it go. Yes, and I think that's great that schools offer vocational classes.
yeah, you can graduate with like a cosmetology license
Yeah,
or
we have that here too.
certification to be a sous chef.
Wow.
In New York
some
State,
kids
they call it.
graduate with an associate's degree now with dual credits and all that.
Oh, wow. Here in New York, they call it BOCES. I don't know what the letters stand for, but
They used to call it SIP, special interest schools, and it was like, I don't know what the P was for, but you could go to like, this school's gonna focus on like pre-med.
oh,
And so
okay.
if you wanted to be a doctor, then you would go to that school.
Okay. Wow.
So a lot of the schools are specialized at different locations, and you can go to any location out of your neighborhood, but your parents have to get you there, typically. Not our school, because like I said, ours is a charter. You have to apply and get, it's a lottery. You have to get chosen.
Oh.
Cuss words.
Cuss word.
I had the writing upside down. I did that in the last signature too. I had one of them that one page, the writing was upside down. When I went to cut it, I was like, oh well.
Oh, that's no big deal. In my opinion, anyway. Roseanne, I
No,
don't
it's
know.
not.
I don't know, Roseanne.
Sure, if I thought real hard, I could come up with someone else, but we won't do that. Trying to think what else I should add to this.
Almost did it again.
Let's see.
Danielle, when are you going to have another sale? Are you going to do any more live sales? Post your website out there.
Danielle's the one that dyes paper with her daughter, correct?
Danielle is the one that you can get your All in Create from.
Your craft
Oh.
supplies and
Yes.
Oh, it's Christy that dyes paper with her daughter.
Tracy.
Tracy.
Okay.
Too many of us.
Yeah.
Danielle can get you Cloud9 stamps.
I just glued a loop together.
Is Joanne leaving? Okay, Joanne. Have a good day.
Bye, Joanne. Have a great day. See you next Saturday.
She said she's probably in a few weeks waiting on some orders to come in. Plus, I'm really bad with names, just like you, Jen. Just really bad with names. Especially when they have an alias. Then it's like, forget it.
Forget about it.
Di must be sleeping. Must be snoozing. Whatever time it is over in Australia right now.
Yeah, because I missed her. I think I went in one this week, and then I forgot about the other one because we were in there packing stuff up.
Yep.
I was at hers Thursday.
I think that's the one I was at.
Yeah, I didn't see you Thursday.
Okay.
And then I missed Paint Girly Thursday morning. I was like,
Jury duty. Whew. So let us know when you're going to sell, and I'll get you out there, Danielle. She's the person I contact when I need stuff.
Well, that's good to know. Danielle has a 30% off sale on the website till Sunday at midnight.
Oh, y'all go check it out.
And then Jen, it looks like Jen is going to be on with Diane on Wednesday. I think that's what she means.
yes. Aren't they going to start a project?
Oh, yes. They have a collaboration.
Yes. Yes.
So Di's got a what do you call it? Journal digital that's going to come out, and then Jen's going to have papers to match it.
Yeah, I think it's coordinating.
So I can't wait to see it.
Danielle, did you link your shop or whatever? I'm
She
sure.
did.
Linda. Oh, did she? Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
missed it.
Yep.
I'm going to go put the link for Saturday's sale
Okay.
for me. Because I did a.
Yep. If you have a blue wrench, you can post anything. Well, non-sexual. If you have events and things coming up, or your channel if you're trying to hit a goal. If you don't have a wrench today, I'm sorry. I don't have my laptop in here to make you a blue.
No, Adria, you cannot.
What did she say?
I can't post my OnlyFans.
Well, that might be an exception. We were talking about that at work. Hey, we might not be able to retire now, but if we started an My Only fan page of our feet.
Yeah, true.
No.
Tess used to make extra money in college selling her used track sneakers and socks
Oh,
to, people.
to that kind of people?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Her friends use her and her friends.
Hey,
Stinkier the better.
Oh,
Used track shoes, I mean,
woo!
that stuff.
Yeah,
goes-
that's bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
People.
Would a half wiener count? Roseanne said she loves the image of your
Different
YouTube sale
folks.
page. Not a bobbit half wiener, a genetic half wiener.
Oh, shoot. That was close.
Roseanne, she made that with AI. She loves your page, Debbie.
Oh. Yes, I made it with AI. I took my picture.
Lamont.
I seen that. I'll get right on that toe thing for you.
Some people have really cute feet.
Oh, I do not.
I don't. I don't. I have a mallet toe and a hammer toe. No cute feet here.
Yeah.
My father-in-law used to pick on me for my feet. And his feet were really bad. Jen.
Yeah, I have like no toenails. They're so tiny.
Oh,
It's so funny. Oh.
Chris's brother, his big toe looks like a thumb. It's the weirdest thing. And his son, Jacob, has the same exact thing. His big toe looks like a thumb. You guys, I don't know.
That's genetics.
Yes.
It
Gross
doesn't lie.
genetics. Oh, you have hobbit feet? My husband hates feet, so I always touch him with mine.
Danielle, Sean used to touch me with his feet. Now we sleep with with different covers. I'm like,
You don't like feet either?
no,
That's funny.
no. He came in one night and he goes, "What's this?" I'm like, that's your cover. This one's mine. Your feet come over. I'm on the couch.
I'm over it, Sean, okay?
He's like, "Wow, testy."
I know what I don't like, and feet is one of them, so stop it. What am I going to put? How about broccoli? Watermelon.
Yes. I make it my mission to annoy him when I climb and say yes. He does that to me.
Oh, Andy, we've moved on. Let it go, girlfriend. Let it go. Just like the song says. It's bad enough you're stuck in a car with your brother.
So I'm listening to the Bee Gees.
Nice. I love
More
them.
Than a Woman.
My mother loved them because they had such good harmony.
He's normally a Pantera guy.
Oh God. No.
Metallica, you know.
Mm.
Slipknot.
Metallica's okay. Metallica has some good songs.
Yes, I will do Metallica and like the hair bands, but he's heavy metal.
Yeah. Tessa's boyfriend likes all that stuff, and they go to concerts all the time.
Oh,
Concerts that she likes and concerts that he likes.
okay.
Because they don't live too far from Syracuse, about an hour and a half. So yeah, they're always, oh God. I said, you're both going to be deaf.
I told the kids yesterday, one had earbuds on and they were so loud I could hear them.
Yeah, that's bad.
And I said, your generation is going to have hearing problems at a much younger age. And they thought I was saying something bad. And I said, it's because from a very young age, you've used earbuds and listened at things at a much higher decibel than was safe.
Yep.
And they were like, oh, you mean earbuds could cause death? I said, I'm not talking about when you're 12. I'm just saying it'll hit you at 50 instead of 60.
Might hit him even earlier than that.
Right.
Yeah, they're bad. They get right in there, right to the eardrum.
Right.
Brenda, turn your air conditioning down.
All right, so my rolled paper's done.
Wow, you really whipped that out.
Now I like to go back and look at spots that are like bald, because it was like one single, like it's just nothing there, and either put tissue or Bitty Penny doesn't really do this. This is my thing. I just like to add something that might be of interest. I still don't know how it's going to get cut yet. I know it's going to get cut in half. Huh?
Do you ever put washi tape on it?
You could stamp on it. Usually I just put tissue that I've already stamped. I'm trying to use up my scraps. Sewing tissue, just things to add some interest maybe in a bald spot.
Yeah.
Mainly if
Mike loves them.
One-sided scrapbook paper, and I'll do one side and then I'll do the other before I cut it.
What's the temp outside, Brenda? You could always go sit in the sun for a minute. That'll warm you up real quick.
We're not using the air conditioner yet. We're trying to not use it.
Yeah. You're like me, putting off turning on the heat in the fall.
Yeah. Well, we did that too.
Debbie, that's really cool.
Yeah, and then I'll cut it up here in just a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's really neat.
And it's different than a masterboard because you're not on a backing. You got to keep it thin enough to fold into signatures. So you don't want it like, you know, when you do a masterboard, it's thick.
Yes, and you use a lot more glue that way too. This way you only have to glue.
I'm just going edges.
Yeah, the
but
edges.
See, like how this is blank. I don't really like that. So
I like how you said bald.
Yeah.
Yes, bald.
Bald. Angie, I don't know why you put up with that. They didn't help her carry anything in the house.
Oh, we're getting high temperatures. We did have to turn the air on, but we're trying to, our bill was like $95 last time. 74 the time before. So we're trying to
Wow.
really not use it and keep our bill
Yeah.
low.
That's a great bill.
That is great.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hook up the air conditioners in the B&B pretty soon.
Hey, Juju
Hey, Juju.
Hey, Juju.
in the back 40.
Oh, no, not big enough. Okay.
I wish I lived in the back 40 still.
Do you?
Yes, I miss living in a rural area. And
It
we
is
considered
nice.
moving back to East Texas, but we like subbing at our school, and we make $150 a day subbing.
Wow.
That's great.
Yeah. So we can't get that at any other school. It would be maybe 80, 90. Plus it's regular public school. If our kids don't behave, they can get kicked out. It's not their neighborhood homeschool. So they can get kicked out at any time if they don't toe the line.
Wow. That's how schools should be, period.
Well, I agree.
Do I really want that color though? I don't know.
I mean, I don't believe in corporal punishment, which when I started teaching, paddles were a real thing here.
Yes, they were.
They were not ever in Nebraska when I grew up. But
No, not here
I
either.
never used it because you'd be like, you're getting paddled because you hit this kid. I'm going to hit you because you were violent. So but the coaches did it a lot. Like the coaches used it a lot. I never, in 33 years, I never paddled anybody. I never. Now, that's not to say a coach didn't paddle somebody because I said they were not doing something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because you would have to give reports on their athletes. They would come around and ask about grades or behavior, and I would tell them what they were or weren't doing, and they might get licks for that.
Yeah.
And the coaches usually would write it on a board and wait till Friday.
So they knew it was
you
coming.
were going to get licks
Oh,
all week. Which I thought was cruel too.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh. I would be sick.
Uh-huh.
Like, Mom, I'm really sick.
Can't we just get it over with?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think missing school saves you.
No.
Got it the next day.
Probably added to the
Good.
piling.
It could.
Yep.
So see, this was scrapbook paper, so it's white. I don't like all that white. So that's a big spot where I can put either paper or
Embellish.
sewing tissue. I don't want anything too heavy.
It's
I don't
bald.
want to bulk it up. That's why I like the tissue.
It's bald. We
But I
don't want
like
it.
jelly printed tissue.
Bald.
It's bald.
I see some Debbie dyed papers on there.
Yeah. I actually use some of my own papers. Usually I'm like, I'll just save them.
We're all on there now, Ange. Oh, geez, Roseanne. Roseanne said we had to bend over in the front of the class on the teacher's desk. They
Yeah,
did it.
and but you know what you had to do in Texas? You had to get another teacher. So at one of the schools I was at, they played a game called Sacrificial Lamb.
Oh,
And what they would do is somebody would do something that they knew would get them licks, right? Because I got to stop class and I got to stop the teacher next door's class because I have to have a witness.
Yeah.
So now there's 2 classes that have no learning going on for 20 minutes.
Oh, geez.
wow.
So there were a group of boys that would take turns being little jerks so that they could stop class because they just didn't want, I won't have to do the work. I won't.
Oh, my God. That's sacrificial lamb, all right.
Yeah. Well, they also play a game called Going 30 in the bathroom, the boys' bathroom. And they trade stomach punches till the first one cries.
Oh, my God.
Middle school boys they're up to no good in that bathroom, let me tell you.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why our middle school bathroom does not have a door on it. The stalls have doors, but the bathroom itself does not.
Yeah. There's a
Same thing
reason.
with the girls' bathroom, too.
Well, the girls go in and do like TikTok videos.
And they're just as
I'm
bad
like-
bullies as boys.
Why would you? Well, they bully differently.
Yes.
Yeah, bully is physical, typically. But I'm like, why would you go to the dirtiest room in the school and hang out?
Because it's private.
Well, and they're not in class, and they're going to post it on TikTok. They were posting videos that looked like they were passed out in a bathroom stall.
Ugh.
God.
They were posting videos that looked like they were doing cocaine or something on the bathroom sink. I'm like,
Huh.
do you realize other people see that and think it's true?
Yeah.
They're nuts at that age.
Wow.
But yet I like them better than high school because they're not as irreverent to your face. They might be irreverent, but not to your face because they're afraid you're going to call their mom.
Oh, Christy said, heard all the talking about school, too many acting like animals at hours, boys and girls, etc. So boys are homeschooled. Good for you, Christy.
Yeah.
What did I just say?
If we had kids, we weren't able to, but if we had kids, we would have homeschooled them.
Well, I'm very fortunate to live in, and I worked at school. My sister-in-law was a teacher. My brother-in-law was a gym teacher. My mother-in-law worked in the cafeteria.
Wow.
Yeah. So my kids were very fortunate. And my niece was still is the president of the school board.
Oh.
Yeah, so your
No.
kids knew they weren't going to get away with anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
And you're right there.
kids didn't bully them and mess with them. Not that they would have anyway, but
Well, because there's no hiding.
yes.
Which is a double-edged sword. I've had kids that had parents work at school that got more pushback.
Used it like a get out of jail free card.
Well,
Yeah.
they got punished because people thought they perceived them as getting a special privilege, which they did in a sense. often, because if I know your mom or your dad and I have a good relationship with them, yeah, I'm gonna, I'm gonna have more conversations than with somebody maybe I've never spoken to, who never answers emails or comes to parent conferences.
Yeah.
The parents I know, when they call and say, listen, the flu hit our house and so didn't have time to do their homework, then I'm going to be more understanding because I hear from them.
Yeah.
But then there's other people that complain, but they also never contacted you. Like they complain, but they never created a relationship.
Yeah.
But
When I worked in school, I'll tell you, the problems 99% of the time were not the kids, it was the parents.
Yeah.
yeah, very often, or kids that know how to manipulate their parent.
Yeah.
We had one when I was in East Texas. The dad was telling the principal what the boy had said. And he just leaned across the desk and said, well, would you like me to tell you what he's told me about you? Because it cuts both ways,
Sure.
And we had this little girl in 5th grade, and she was like chronic absence. So it was an attendance kind of meeting, like she wasn't going to pass 5th grade because she had too much absenteeism. And her mom said, she's come to school. That teacher is marking her absent.
Oh.
And she goes, I send her out to that bus stop, and she goes out to the bus every morning. Well, what it turned out the little girl was doing was sneaking back in the house through a back door, going into her room, and like hanging out under her bed or in a closet all day.
Wow.
And taking back out to act like she got off the bus.
Was she getting bullied?
No, she just didn't want to come to school. She was most of the kids probably couldn't have told you her name because that's how many absences she had. She was a sweet little girl.
Wow.
And so the principal, and she said, my daughter doesn't lie. And the principal leaned across the desk and said, they lie. Let me repeat, they all lie. Like they're kids.
Yeah.
They're going to tell a false tale somewhere along the way. And she was like, I'm a parent. My kids have lied.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mine too.
It's how you teach them when you catch them in that lie.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that's, it's just how they'll learn that, oh, wait a minute, that lie didn't really serve me very well. So maybe I won't do that anymore.
There was this one kid that was in school with Grayson. Oh my God, he was such a devil. And his mother was one of those, not my kid.
Yeah.
He's just a jokester. He didn't mean it. But he was a really good looking kid, and he was schmoozy with the teachers. And they all loved him. But when their back was turned, he was putting pencil shavings in their coffee, spitting in their drinks,
God.
Just being an all around turd.
You know what the new TikTok trend is?
Oh God, what?
To stick pencil lead or a paper clip or a staple in your Chromebook to fry the Chromebook.
Oh.
Hello, the Chromebook's checked out to you. You're going to have to pay for it. Kids have gone to the emergency room because they were shocked, like out of their depth. Some even put paper clips in like electrical sockets. They think they're going to like knock the lights out.
Oh, that's crazy.
Roseanne said her kids went to school all over the country, and she kept a good eye out and made sure that they were successful. And she volunteered and took some jobs too.
There you go.
Being at this school is a smart way because the kids are going to know you, and you're there. They're not going to pull stuff. with your kid
Right.
when you're there.
Yeah.
Well, because they build a relationship with you, you know. So they'll view you differently or view your kid differently.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready to cut.
Okay.
Yeah, I worked with all the tough kids. I worked with the kids who didn't get a lot of attention at home. You know, I worked with the real tough kids, and they all, and I'm not saying this just to brag or whatever, but they really liked me. So that was nice.
Okay, I think you'll be able to see. This is like a 2-foot. It's a cutter from FedEx.
Oh man, that's nice. I could cut some wallpaper with that.
Yes, you could.
Wallpaper is such a pain in the butt to
Because
cut.
this won't fit in my cutter. Now you can, Bitty Penny doesn't make them as big. You could also
Excuse me.
cut with like, you know, so I'm going to cut my 8. No, I'm going to cut my 11s first.
Sorry.
Here too, Christy, teachers' hands are tied.
So I'm just getting my big roll in where I can get to the 11. But you easily could use a ruler and your craft mat and a knife.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm going to set it at 11 and cut it.
Look at that.
And then I'm going to set it. Well, first I want to kind of square up the page. And I'm going to cut it at 8. I think.
There's J-Mac, Roseanne.
All right, and then I'm going to cut this one at 8. Oh, wait, it already is 8. So then what you do is you fold them. And when I fold them, then I can see, oh, wait a minute, I need to catch that and glue it better. If there's a seam, then I just do that and catch it. And I usually fold that inside. So there's one. There's 2. So that's how you make the pages for your signature.
Okay.
And then I'll trim them like this needs to be trimmed. So that's 2 pages. But see, all the print is right side up. And they're ready for you to collage or do pockets or put whatever. So I'll just keep cutting that big piece. So you can put it back on because that's what I'm going to do. And I'll show you the signatures when I'm done.
FedEx sells those cutters in-house?
No, they don't. We knew someone that worked for Alcon, the eyeglass contact people. They had a contract with FedEx for years, and they had a little FedEx shop, in their factory warehouse place in Fort Worth. And they lost the contract and went with UPS or whatever. And our friend that worked at there for FedEx, they were going to throw it away.
Oh my God.
And he brought it to me and said, I don't know if you can use this, but. And I was like, yes, give it to me.
Wow.
Because they're around $300-400 new.
Heck yeah.
Roseanne said she's supposed to be paying her online bills.
Okay, Roseanne.
It is easier to use in a I'm in a tight space. This is not where I typically use it.
Right.
But it still looks. Okay, I think I'll be contacting my local FedEx store going, hey, do you have any of your paper cutters you would like to sell?
You can find them on Facebook Marketplace sometimes. Not from necessarily FedEx, but people are selling them.
Yeah, I saw one in a thrift or not a thrift store, but an antique mall where they have the different booths and stuff.
Yeah.
I could kick myself that I didn't get it.
I don't know what you do when the blade gets bad. I'm assuming
Is it a rotary blade?
Yeah, it's some kind of rotary blade in there, and
Yeah,
I'm sure there's a blade you can buy
There
to
is.
replace it. I'm sure there's a way.
Yep.
See, I'd rather have that than the guillotine. I hate those.
The guillotines, yeah, I don't like them. We use them at school a lot, and I don't like them.
I don't mind the guillotine.
I can't cut straight with them.
No, I always have visions of the thing falling down on my hand.
Mine's just annoying because every time I use it, it goes.
Oh, I don't have one personally. I've used ones at school.
Mm-hmm.
All I can picture is Final Destination.
Angie, you like my beads? I can't replace them right now.
Heavy
Here.
duty one from Tim Holtz is similar, but not that big.
Yeah. But this one had the right price.
Yes, that's a great price. That's the bestest price.
Yes. Sign me up.
I don't understand though when companies do that. Like when something still has life and use, but they're going to throw it away before they would. Now they didn't have any problem. He asked and they were like, yeah, I don't care. You can take it. But we were friends with the guy that ran that location too. He was a young kid. And we were friends with Corey too. So
Yeah, watch a few dumpster diving videos. You'll see what they
yeah,
throw
I
in.
know that, but some of them will like cut things and destroy things. I'm like, if you're gonna put it in the trash,
Yeah.
like that's just petty.
Recycle.
Or sell it to a jobber if you're that, But most likely that means that a jobber won't buy it.
It's to keep prices artificially high.
Yeah, to make you have to pay the overpriced.
Jen has 2 guillotines and they are not 100% square on either of them. Makes me mad when I want to be accurate. Give me 2, Jen. And mac and cheese. I have an old guillotine from 100 years ago when I started cutting. So you learned how to hold your mouth to make a straight cut. I just never have had one that big. Love it.
Yeah, this is commercial size.
Yeah.
And then this little bit is left over. I'll use it for like a tag or something.
I know I'm off camera and you guys can't even see what I'm doing.
I know. I'm like, Aaron, what are you working on?
It's going to be a little crooked, the camera.
Mystery.
Putting head pin or eye pins on these flowers. And I'm using, this is the best tool ever.
I have one of those, but have not used it.
Oh, it's fantastic. Ta-da.
Bye, Christy. Have a wonderful
Christy.
afternoon.
Bye, Christy. And I apologize for my shaky hands. I know you guys are probably sick of hearing me say that, but my hands are shaky. They just are. You just put it through. And squeeze the little thing and
Voila.
perfect.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
I can replace them, Angie. It's just would cost me 10 times more than what I originally paid. I'm just not willing to do that right now. So too bad. So sad.
Replace what?
What's that?
What does she want you to replace?
She wants my tray of beads here. And I
Oh.
said, you can't have them because they would cost too much for me to replace them.
Yeah. Very cool. Not so intimidating.
No. No, as long as you figure out, how to hold it so that things don't slip, you're good. That's the trick. It's a little frustrating at first. There's a little bit of a learning curve, but after doing like 5 of them, usually you have it down. Purple and let's do blue. Yes, but I am a good friend. Oh, that's true, J-Mac.
A straight wire and do them on both ends. Also, it makes them very inexpensive.
Yep, then you don't have to buy eye pins. Oh, see, now that one went a little wonky. J-Mac, not that good, Angie. Yeah, I'm gonna have to replace that because I ruined it. Ooh. I lent Ryan my laminator to prep for his pop-up shop today, and he had such a good time. I'm not sure he needs a wife anymore.
Uh-oh. What pop-up shop is he doing? Spill the beans on Mr. Ryan.
For his vinyl business.
Ooh. Did I know he did vinyl?
Does he do like signs? Adrian?
You gotta spill the beans now, girlfriend.
Yep, now we got to know everything.
Does he do signs for tents?
He sells limited press underground house music records, online mostly.
Oh, cool.
Limited press underground house music records. What is that? I don't think I know what that is.
Like records, like 33 out, like albums, like vinyl, like old school.
Yeah, not the kind of vinyl you make signs out of.
Yeah, like music.
like
Yeah.
records.
But what is
She
the
doesn't know what the underground house is, right?
yeah?
Not like not played on the radio. More would be my guess.
Okay.
Not
More like-
mainstream.
Not top 40 necessarily. Like
Angie, they have them at Michael's. They're not cheap. Just to warn you. Have a coupon ready. Because they are spendy. But worth it. I need to get that one quite close enough. What the heck? Well, there you go. She put a link.
Okay.
well, now you can go shop if you have a record player.
Your music.
My daughter Tess loves everything old school. She's got her grandma's old record cabinet. She listens to vinyl.
Yep, Tristan listens to vinyl.
I got so mad at my sister once. My cousin David came over to my mother's house and he had a bunch of records that he wanted to give to Tess. My sister went through them first and picked all the ones she wanted.
Oh.
No, he didn't bring those for you. You fart face.
Oh.
And then when she passed away, I went over to get them back and her son said, no, you can't have them. I'm taking them.
Oh. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Hit it.
We got 750.
We have 751.
Woo woo! Here's the John.
Oh, it's too short.
Don't look at my hands. But
The
I'm
name of the
just-
tool? I don't know, Ange. Someone else might know.
I dyed paper Thursday night and then got a call to go to school Friday. I was like, okay.
There's the
My
color
hand
of my
on.
new floor.
I looked like I was like, you know how people go frostbite and lose their fingertips turn black?
Yeah.
That's what my fingertips look like.
So it's
That's a nice
orange.
color. I like that.
The kids don't notice. Adults will say something, but kids don't usually. They don't
Yeah.
care. They're like, you're an adult. You're here.
There you go, Angie. Write it down. Yeah, that's a nice color. I like that. I think it's a nice neutral and will be good for, go with everything and it'll never go out of style.
Yes. And it's waterproof.
Oh, yes, that's so good.
If you like to spill everything that you drink.
It's for those men that come in the door without taking off their wet boots.
Yeah. Or who can't hit the toilet.
Or they don't shake it up, shake it up.
Oh my gosh, when Sean was potty training Tristan, he was showing him, you got to shake it now. Tristan bent over and grabbed the toilet and shook the toilet. That worked out.
Oh.
He was like, son, no.
You're shaking the wrong thing. Oh, God, that is funny. Kids are so funny.
They are.
I know these things have probably been around a while, but I just discovered them. I have the metal ones, but I just discovered these little plastic ones. They're plastic bales that you can, I don't know if you guys can even see that,
Hang on.
that you can put on your, you can glue them to things and turn them into charms. I did it to these little teddy bears. They're little flatbacks. So I glued the plastic bale on the back to turn it into a charm. I just discovered them. I didn't know they existed till, probably a month ago, maybe. I love them. I think they're the handiest little things. Just get out your E6000 and squirt a little on there, and they're cheap.
My ex used to yell through the bathroom door at my son, if you shake it more than twice, you're playing with it, when he would take a look at the bathroom. Love it.
Yeah, I have lots of the metal ones too. I like the clear ones. Yeah, they're very handy.
Let's spray.
Oh, let me get it in there just right. Doggone it. Poop.
Oh, Brenda said she loves metal bells.
Yeah, she said I have lots of the metal bales. I need those clear ones.
Hobby Lobby has them. Okay. And they're called bells? Like BAL?
Yep.
Okay.
BALE, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes.
And of course, I discovered them after I spent, probably 2 weeks drilling holes in everything to turn them into charms.
Oh.
Yeah. Looper. Oh, she meant Hobby Lobby has the looper.
Okay. The looper. Wow, we went from the Bee Gees to some kind of rap stuff going on in there.
Oh, yeah, I'm not a fan of that either. I pick the Bee Gees every time. Oh, you can see my shirt a little bit. My hippy dippy tie-dyed shirt. Come on, camera. There we go.
I'm using tie-dye solution today.
One crafter who only posts during Christmas uses a lot of metal bales in her ornaments. I don't know. Thank you, Lamont. I love tie-dye. This is probably the only tie-dye shirt I have, though. All right, let's put this together.
I think he's listening to an 80s.
Which would
Music
explain
channel.
hip hop.
Yes, how it's like going from all of the different genres.
Because
It's a mix. An 80s mix.
Yes. Because it's LL Cool J.
Mm. He's so cute.
He is. My husband's like, he needs to quit licking his lips. I said, oh, no, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Leave him alone.
Aaron, that's not true. You didn't have a dyed shirt on when I met you. No, that's true. I did not. Hmm. Is it like the Silver and Sparkles lady? Glitter, Happy Birds Glitter Nest? Is that who you're talking about, Brenda? Oh, there's the pink one. Okay. Yes. Okay. Happy Birds Glitter Nest. That's who Brenda's talking about. I'm glad I thought of that for you. It was probably driving you crazy. Excuse me. I've done like we all do. I've crafted myself into a 12 by 12. No, 10 by 10 little area. Yes, I know how you feel, Brenda. Oh, that boy, that bothers me when I can't think of something like that. Especially when it's something you can't Google. Like, oh, what was the lady's name that used to, where'd my head, used to live down the road? Do you remember? And everybody will say, no, I don't remember. And then you'll say, yes, you know who I'm talking about. No, I don't. Oh, yes, you do. You do.
Bob will do that with students. And I'm like, I have no idea. You have to give me a little more description besides, you know, that boy?
Uh-huh.
And he'll give me your name like a rant. You know, Jason? No. Can't tell me a grade.
Can't tell you a grade.
Well, it's usually someone in the high school, and I probably had them when they were in 6th grade. So, like, yeah, I know them all, but there were several Jasons.
Yeah, it's yellow on the other side, Brenda. Just gonna have to suffer through. And then he'll probably say, oh, yes, you know who I'm talking about. You got to remember he was. And you're just sitting there thinking, no, I really don't. And then they get more and more frustrated.
Well, we'll go to like a drive-through and they're like, Mr. Epps, Mrs. Epps. And I'm like, I don't know who you are. Yeah. I mean, I earn 180 a year and they grow up. I don't really change.
Yep.
And I'm like, you have to give me a name. And then I can see your little 5th or 6th grade face if I look hard enough with the name.
Yes. And plus, they saw one of you. You saw 50 of them.
Well, no, usually they see 8 of us a year. Usually.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. But, you know, I'm grown. I'm not changing. They were little. Right.
Yeah.
And I'll look like, I'm like, you have a beard and a mustache. You're not 4 foot anymore. Like,
You have a beard
No.
and a mustache.
oh, I messed up.
You messed up? What'd you do?
Well, I don't like to sew them in to the booklet. I like to sew them into a little flap and then glue the flap in. I don't like to see the strings on the outside of the journal.
Oh.
I'm bougie, I guess.
We all have our little things. You know? Our
I'll
little
probably
things.
just restring it when I know what paper I'm using because I don't know what paper, I don't know where this is going. To be honest.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'll show you how it turned out. And it needs some trimming and some futzing, but all right. So it's basically going to end up being approximately, if I get the inches, 5.5 by 8 for the signature. And so
That's
you
I
like the
will-
little girl's not sideways.
right. Love it. What a fantastic way to use paper.
Yes.
And you can use little pieces.
Yeah. You can add to it if you want to.
Like, see, this
or-
one was short when I trimmed it, but I just used it.
Yes.
And there's where, like, I would have had that white space. You could have left it white. You could have, yeah, I'm not going to unstring it. I'm just going to restring it with a new thing. I'm just going to add another string through the holes. Probably. But I usually put a little piece on. So, like, see, this I can glue down, or I could tuck something in. Tags, or you could do like a flip out. But I just love this way of doing the papers.
Angie, go drink a big glass of water.
Because none of the print is upside down.
Yep.
See, like this one's on a seam. So I'll just like make sure it's fold it really good. And then I would probably put like washi tape there. You know, because I don't like that just random white. Or this is a good place to put like a tip in or something, you know. And I like to make sure that I kind of vary like I don't want too many of the colors in the same place when I put it together.
Mm-hmm.
This one has like a little tuck that I left purposely that I could do something with.
Fabulous idea.
So like I said, I'll probably add like washi paper or washi tape or more tissue, stamp. But Biddy Penny called it rolling papers.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Jen says, I understand. I'm saying there's a way to slip your piece under the existing string.
Oh, I could do hinges. I could do that like this.
Great signature, Debbie.
So I could take, I want probably wider. I could do this. I've seen DJ. I've seen it done. I just like this. So then what I'll do is, oh, y'all, I just smashed my folio. It's all right.
Hmm.
I worked so hard on it and I smashed it. So then what I'll do is, before I do the inside pages, I'll glue this in with those. Then
Mhm.
that'll get covered up.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'll work.
I like it.
And it matches the paper, so it's going to have to match whatever I do. The Faye and the old craft ladies are going in this journal.
Love it.
Goes my chair right here, right here. Let's see, maybe.
Jen said, there you go.
Yes.
Nice solution. You may want to reinforce with a little bit of fabric glue to the back of the hinges.
I don't have fabric glue. But by the time I attach it, it's going to have layers of, it's going to have a cardstock, and it's going to have the washi paper, the sticker paper. I think it's, so it's prepped. It's not done by any means. I know what the problem is. That's the problem. I don't know what paper I'm using. I haven't printed the stickers. I've started making it on Canva. Oh, fabric. If I get my fabric that I ordered from Johnny, then I will use it. I have no fabric either. I sold it.
She should be shipping out soon.
It's supposed to be coming like Monday or Tuesday. Because I ordered the polka dotted fabric. I thought it would be kind of neat to take that fabric. I want to take a little bit and see if I can, with some dye, light colored dye, really dilute it, grunge it up. That's why I got the polka dotted blue and the polka dotted green. I thought it would be fun to use on a journal and tinge.
Get on there. Get on there. There we go. It
On
went
to
on.
the next paper scrap thing. Trying to use all these scraps up.
There we go.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll unsmush just fine.
Go through. Come here, I don't want to go through. Fart face.
I am like halfway through a copy box of stencils.
Yeah, you stop when you run out of stencils.
Are they all in the coffee box, or do you have some somewhere else?
There are a few elsewhere.
Lindy's thinking, Aaron, shut up.
No, he's in the other room.
The coast is clear.
And then he found my stash of paintbrushes, and he was like, if you buy another paintbrush.
You just sold a bunch of paintbrushes, didn't you?
No, Johnny did.
Oh, Johnny did. Okay.
Because that was all stuff from her mother-in-law's craft room.
Yeah.
So, and they
Yeah.
were trying to raise money.
J9 snagged them up.
Aha.
And then Sean was like, if you would have bought those when they came in, I would have gave them away.
Thank you, J Mac. Yeah, they can put them on whatever they want to. Yep, purses or. I'm not sure I'll be ready for that nighttime sale in June, Lindy, Jen said. And Deb said, you have stencils like I have dyes.
Ooh, I need to go through Deb's dyes. All right, Jen, we will work something out. I can't find my notebook with everybody that wanted to participate, so I don't know who I'm supposed to contact.
Mm.
I don't remember who all was.
Did you lose your list, Lindy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in the notebook that I can't find.
Uh-huh.
I'm like,
Can you
hack
Can
this
you post
notebook?
a poll on your channel and then like ask for the, if you had, like requested or want to be considered,
Yeah.
and only people that would answer would be people that,
Yes, because I know it was me, Debbie. Aaron, weren't you in on it?
Yep.
And
I
Weenie.
don't remember who else.
Wilhelmina?
Was it Wilhelmina and
I'm just trying to think of all the sellers.
Did Adria want to try to sell something? Didn't she say she needed to deep stash?
Yes.
And maybe she was one of the ones that talked about, because it wouldn't be a big time. It would just be
Yeah.
you'd be like Patty. You'd be a group and you'd do 30 minutes or whatever we decide. And then we'd switch to a new person.
Yeah. All right, Jen, let me know. Once I get the craft room up, we'll be back and going.
Yeah. That'll be great.
D-stash, D-stash.
Mm-hmm. All right. So now.
Because even if you don't sell on a regular basis, there could be somebody that doesn't do sales, but they have stuff that they would like to get rid of. Or
Yeah. For sure.
And that was going to be our night sale, right?
yeah.
Yeah, you might have to start your night sale early because I remember a lot of people were
I would not say late. Like we could go later. I would start it like around 7 or 9 or something,
or earlier, depending on how many people you get.
Yeah.
because not everybody has to stay. You know what I mean? Like even if you host it, Lindy, but there's others you can leave, step out, and then come back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, Brenda, I'll look in a second. Get this on here.
J-Mac, I think we decided on June the 6th.
Yes, June the 6th. I have it on my calendar.
And we're going to sell until everybody stops buying.
Sell it till we put everyone to sleep.
Kind of like a pajama party is what we talked about.
Yeah.
Oops,
And the idea was there are some people that the time doesn't work for them.
So then we may have to come back on the next night too.
oh my God, Brenda. Here's Brenda's package from Johnny.
Holy moly.
That recliner is like a chair and a half.
Yes.
Really, really wide. Look how big that box is. What did you get?
I can't tell you what my package looks like. Wow. It's coming in
Oh,
two.
yeah.
Books and magazines.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Are you guys listening? I have to whisper.
Okay.
I have 2 totes coming from Johnny.
Oh my God.
Totes. I was like, are you kidding? I'm like, how am I going to hide those?
Exactly.
When
Did you
I
write
worked,
Happy Meal on them?
not Bobby, but when I was a kid, my dad would get so mad if I would buy stuff. So I would buy it. I worked in a clothing store. So I would buy it and leave it at work and then like wear it and then bring it home and hide it. I had like 2 pairs of shoes, the same shoes, and I would alternate them so that it didn't look like I had different shoes. Because I was hiding what I was buying.
Sneaky.
Because Mr. raised during the Depression or World War II or whatever his problem was.
Well, not during the Depression, my God.
Well, no. His mother was during the Depression. He was born. My dad was born in 40.
Okay. World
He
War
was
II.
raised during the
World
World War
II.
II.
Yeah.
But
Like,
his
that's
granny and everybody had,
Yeah.
farmers
ways.
in Nebraska during the, Depression and came,
Oh,
from
yes.
Germany. They had a very frugal mindset.
Mm-hmm. My mother was born right in the middle of the Depression. She was born in 1924. So yeah, she was frugal. My dad, on the other hand, pretty much did whatever he wanted.
I think it affected you one way or the other. You know what I mean? Like it made some people like you may not always have it, so enjoy, you can't take it with you.
You?
Kind of spend it.
Yeah. Well, my dad, he was very smart in ways. He would buy the very best of something and it would last him his whole life. Instead of buying something cheap and having to replace it 10 times. Like he bought LL Bean boots. He bought ragwool socks. He bought the very best fishing pole, the very best rifle. Stuff like that. And he would use it. He would go and he would hunt and bring home things for my mom to cook. And yeah, Judy, you're right. It was 1929. You're right. Yep.
Oh well.
I was wrong.
See, I don't remember dates. I was horrible at that in school.
I'm not very good at it either, but
Well, yeah,
some things I do remember.
the crash was in 29.
Yep, 29. Mm-hmm.
I always looked at the people sitting next to me and I'm like, how the hell did you remember all those dates?
Uh-huh.
Like, I can't do it.
Yep, Jen. Yes. Yes. I think they still do on their bean boots. You can send them in and they will retread them for you and send them back. LL Bean. Mm-hmm. All right. I think this one's done. I don't think I need to add anything else to that. What do you guys think? Does it look finished?
Oh, I think it's cute.
All right.
Very cute.
Thank you. Oh, they don't anymore? Okay.
Oh. Because Levi Jeans used to repair their jeans too.
Yes. Lindy, check your messenger, Jen said.
Oh, okay.
Cute and done. Okay, Deb. I'm going to an auction / indoor yard sale tomorrow. I'm excited.
A couple of typos, but this is the guts of the
It's once a year.
book. Granted, it's just a prototype I printed on big paper.
Brenda, don't tell people that.
Published through Kindle Direct Publishing. Self-published.
Brenda, you wash her down.
Been working on, and I'm hoping to get it ready to launch by June 20th. My original date was May 23rd, but life got in the way, and then I have some. I talk about the kids. So for canvas backgrounds, this is the adaptable windows, and then this is the event mechanics, which you're also familiar with. And then this is the one I call just Texture Colors, and this is the collaboration between Di and I, so she made a kit that
Yeah.
one.
Well, I know you washed her down a couple times with the hot water and the soap in the basin.
So this is the guts.
No, my mom didn't do any of that. She never washed a bread bag or no, she didn't have time for that.
It just talks about color sheet or
But she did like to work a side job and have that little bit of extra money coming in that she could, save to go on a little road trip with her sisters or
Pin money. That's what we called it.
yeah.
Very nice, Jen. We'll want to check Jen out on Wednesday.
Cool. My mom never crafted. That was never anything she would ever get into.
Oh,
She
my
did-
mom sewed. She would make like handmade Barbie clothes for us with like beaded. She made dance costumes for.
Yeah, my mom did sew. She did sew, but it was for necessity more than anything.
Well, she sewed all our clothes, and
Hmm.
she sewed for other people.
Yeah, bring a bottle of water, Angie. I would.
Okay, y'all. This might be addictive. I'm using all my little scraps.
Uh-huh.
It's double stick carpet tape,
Oh, I have some of that.
Oh, you're making your own. Yes. Hmm.
and then I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna make like 2 foot or 3 foot strips.
Hmm. People do
But
that
it's
with
getting rid of I just don't want to
fabric.
waste all that paper. See, I'm probably more Midwestern than I want to claim.
Where are those bows? There they are. Oh, tear, don't tip over. Okay. Whew.
You finally got them up?
Yeah. I don't have fabric, but I saw somebody do it with fabric and I thought, oh, wait a minute. This could be the answer to all those scraps in that bin that I can't let go of.
Yes, it's a great way to.
But it took me, I did the other night, I sorted while we watched like American Idol or something.
Are you just stacking one on top of each other like that? Just
Yeah.
stacking it. Just stacking it.
Yeah.
Don't have to get out on my desk.
Hey,
Hey.
bite me. Sorry.
I know I have that glue here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Oh, Brenda, I don't know.
The only thing is you put your hand in it.
You old lady. Yeah, okay.
Maybe I should work this way.
It's a good way to get dehydrated, Angie. Oop, get on there. There we go.
Weenie said I was 38 and they were typically undergrad college age when I graduated.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny how you think what you think is old when you're that age. I think everybody's old.
Yeah, Tristan calls me old all the time. Like,
Yeah,
just
Grayson used to call me old when I was in my 40s.
like
Shut
it's gonna
up.
come back and get you.
Shithead. Yes. Like, we all get old one day at a time, Grayson. That'll happen to you too.
Yeah.
You fart face. He loves to poke the bear.
Yeah, Tristan does too. I'm like, you're gonna get poked back?
Angie, I know that. Don't make me agree with you and then correct me. That's not nice. Put you right in the corner for that behavior. You're not old, Angie? Okay. You got one more birthday, right?
One more.
She's 59. I think she's going to be 60 on her next birthday.
Oh,
I
okay.
think. Pretty sure that's what she said the other day.
And then she's not gonna have any more.
And then she's going to say, I'm old. I hate that I have to wear glasses.
I have to wear them too.
after my surgery, I didn't have to wear them, and then I got to the point where I had to wear them again.
Do you have LASIK or?
No, I had cataract surgery,
Oh,
so you have to wear them for close up because that's what you lose unless you get the really expensive surgery, which insurance doesn't cover.
huh.
Because we wouldn't want to correct both of our visions.
No.
That would be too generous.
Yeah.
The
But I
eyeglasses.
have like sacs or something developing. They said it's real common. And I just am waiting until I get 65 to have that fixed. Rather than my not very good insurance that you can't afford to use right now.
Insurance.
Angie, you're older than Aaron.
Why, Angie?
You're not having any more birthdays, Angie?
Welcome back, Roseanne.
Yes,
Ooh,
welcome
that's a
back.
big old job. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, an afternoon champagne party.
Oh,
Nice. You ready for a nap or more champagne?
maybe both.
One then the other?
Oh, she dropped them. She took them to a party.
Oh. I see. Oh, God, yes, Adria. It's
know
good for a headache. Ugh. Oh, it's okay.
Have
Nothing
the
spilled.
lunch.
Nothing spilled. Hmm. Can't wait till I'm 86. I'll finally be able to collect Social Security off Gary, providing he retires. Debbie, are you sticking paper on tape? Roseanne wants to know.
I'm sticking paper on double-sided carpet tape. And then I'm going to sell it and people could cut it and make tags or whatever. I'll probably use some of it too, but
Yeah.
I'm determined to get all this extra stuff out of my room that's just like in bins. And
She said,
if
that's
I have
cool,
to
Debbie.
go to a corner of a bedroom,
Yes.
I don't want to have to get rid of it at the last minute. I'd rather it go to good homes.
Absolutely. I'm going to stick it. I don't care. Do it.
I saw somebody selling it at Patty's, but theirs was real frou-frou, which I'm not real frou-frou.
Right.
Yeah, like tabs. You could do it you could use it for all kinds of things.
Yes.
It's 2 inches wide. And it's double stick, so you can shorten it, roll off what you need, and
Do all the things with it.
All of the things.
Yep. But yeah, I like the tabs idea. That's a great idea.
see, I thought about taking and putting it on a like cream cardstock that was just a little bit wider, and you'd have an easy tag.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Plop it down and ink it, and
Adria has 74 pieces of plain 8.5 by 11 coffee dyed pattern paper ready, not to mention all the non-plain uncolored paper, etc.
Oh,
Jen said, I watched a retirement planning video. This guy is a professional and financial advisor. He said you are better off retiring at the earlier time than waiting until 67 because you'll actually make more money in the long run and have more time to enjoy it. I agree with that, even with
Yeah.
the reduction in monthly income. Yep. I 100% agree with that.
me too. And that's what I'm gonna do.
Yep.
and you have to take your number of years you taught plus your age. When I was teaching, it was 80. Now it's 90. They're under the rule of 90.
Oh,
But that's how most teachers retire before 65.
Where's my little there it is. All right, I've spent my quota of chair time in this torturous chair today.
what
And
time?
I just glued these on, so I have to let them lay here and dry anyway, so I can't really do much else.
What time is it?
It's 3 o'clock, so we'll probably call it.
Yeah, because this is a foot right here. This is a good stopping place.
There you go, perfect.
Yeah, and I'll
Not a foot, a yard. I'm
take
sorry.
a break and feed him some lunch.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I guess he deserves it.
I guess so.
So I hope everybody has a fabulous day. Next Saturday, we are going to hang out with Miss Debbie on her channel for her sale. And then I will be back at 6 o'clock Central Time for our appreciation party.
Yay!
Thank you all. We love you a long time.
Bye,
Have a
everyone.
great day, everybody.
Bye.